Hi guys, I'm here for a different kind of video than you usually see on my channel, but I really wanted to put it together because I had a New Year's resolution that I am not holding myself accountable to. If we're being honest, I haven't held myself accountable to most of my New Year's resolutions, but this one is really important to me. So if you didn't watch the video where I went through my resolutions for this new year, one of them I called Apartment Perfection. By that, I just meant that I wanted to get every room in the apartment to have actual, functionality and to be completely unpacked. I lived in my old house for 3 years and was still not fully unpacked. And I kept saying, oh, I'm not going to buy this or this nice thing because this is a temporary space because I was living there for college. But honestly, living somewhere for 3 years, I should have made it permanent. So I've been giving myself the same excuses in this apartment. This is a small 1-bedroom apartment. It's not like my house. There's not a lot of space to decorate, and I'm really running out of room for stuff. And of course, I'm still not unpacked. I moved in December, and there are still things in boxes. So it's time to hold myself accountable, and one of the ways I'm doing it is through video. I found that when I am filming videos for YouTube and trying to put them out there, it makes me want to complete the task, which is great. So let me introduce you to Project 1, which is my bathroom. Let's start by giving you a teensy-weensy tour. So I'm right at the entrance. We've got the sink area. Here is my mirror where you can kind of see me and my tripod. Sorry, it's a little clanky. The mirror is actually lovely. It's huge. I wish it had like a trim around it, but it's honestly nice. Over here, we've got my tiled shower. The tile over here also matches the floor tile, which I just have a small rug on. And then over here to the right, just a toilet. This is a very small bathroom, and it serves my purposes. So I have issues with it that I wanted to go over. So first of all, I did want to talk about some things this apartment comes with that I really, really love that are going to make this not as applicable to everyone. The first is right within this door. Let's see if I can get a good shot of it. So right here, these are a set of cabinets. I've got an upper and a lower cabinet that hold a lot of stuff, and that is just right here at the entrance to the bathroom. And then a bit farther back from the bathroom, I actually have a built-in vanity, and that's where I store a lot of my makeup and beauty products. So one of the things that I won't be keeping in this bathroom is makeup, which is, it's really nice to not have to worry about that. So let's start the process of complaining about this place. And let's just start with the floor. So I don't get to choose really the colors that I use in this place just because it's been decided for me. It's browns. So right now I have this rug from IKEA, and I actually really like it. It's a very neutral color. But I don't like the fact that I either have to choose whether it's bathroom, toilet, or sink where the carpet is. I don't know if I'll get a new one per se, but maybe figure out like a new permanent place for it. That's just a really small thing, but it bothers me that my feet are cold when I'm sitting on the toilet. Speaking of the toilet, this place is a little boring. So first of all, it's a normal old toilet, but I decided when I moved not to bring my over-the-toilet organizer because the one I had back in my old house was really just beat up and I was over it. And I thought I could do without it, but honestly, I don't know what to put up here, and I could really use an organizer, so that's on my list. I also possibly want some nice tray thing right here, who knows. I definitely want to get some towels to put right here. I had been using this for my towels for my bath, but I don't like them there. And then lastly, the trash can I have is just a cheap trash can from IKEA. I don't like it. I've always wanted a woven one, so hopefully I can find something like that. Moving on to the shower, let's start with the shower curtain. I actually really like the design of this shower curtain. I got it at Target, and I think it goes well with this decor. I actually got it for my old house. But I have some issues with this. So first of all, this inside liner I've had for a while. It was just a cheap liner that I got, and I definitely need a new one. Those are not very cheap. I think they're at maximum $5. But my other issue is up here. For some reason, these hooks always come off whenever I'm moving things around. I know some of them are bent, so I'm going to look for some hooks that close onto there because it's driving me bonkers. So first of all, I thought I had enough storage in here. With this a little more. Just with these built-ins right here. But they're a terrible design. They're made out of like ceramic or something. I'm not sure. But every time this gets wet, because it's a shower, they become slippery and everything falls off of them. And they're really not enough room. I have to use like some of the area over here to supplement it. So I would love some kind of storage in here that's a little better. So I definitely need some kind of new storage system in here. Preferably somewhere on this side, maybe in like the corner or maybe hanging by there. Ooh, the shower head that's really high up. I also would love some kind of mirror in the bathroom or like in the shower. Like I know I have one here in the bathroom, but like especially when I am removing my makeup, I like to do that in the shower. I want a mirror. I know that'll be hard. I need a new loofah. That's not like a reorganization thing. That's just adding to my mental to-do list. And then there's this mat that I actually got at like a dollar store, which is a bad idea. It's very slippery and like it's slippery right now when it's dry. So we're gonna have to do something about that. But that is my issues with my shower. Let's move over to the sink. So again, I wanted to give you like kind of an overview. I've got these two baskets on the side that I'll show you later. They're from IKEA. I've got my sink that doesn't have a lot of space. And then I've got a big mirror that I wish had like trimming along the sides of it. And then it's got some lovely lights that I need to replace. I just need to buy some bulbs that match. Let's actually start with the area to the left. It is just a blank wall. I would like some kind of art piece to go there, which would be nice. The sink itself, I honestly don't think I can fit much more on top of it. Every time I try to do it, it just gets too much. So maybe in the future some like matching containers for this. Right now I use a Bath and Body Works like foaming hand soap, so I have to like use theirs. I can't put in my own, but you know, we can do. I think that made sense. So let's move on to these little tray things at the side of the side of the sink. So as you can see, here on the side of the sink and also on the other side, there's not a lot of room. I think the maximum dimensions are something like 9.5 inches. So I was pretty limited in what I could put there. Honestly, if I wanted to, I don't have to put anything in there. I've got this towel rack here that I would like to put some hand towels for, you know, like drying your hands. But I wanted something there because I wanted to put stuff on there. Right now, I like don't use the second level at all. I just have some random stuff in there. And I have some storage down there. And then I kind of use this as a catch-all, and it's just not working for me. I bought these towers at IKEA for $10, which is a great price, and they were originally 4 stories. I just didn't build a fourth one. But I think maybe I can make them work once everything else is put together, but for right now, there's a combination of too much space, and I don't like the top level. Let me show you the other side. So the other side is even worse. The 2 bottom ones aren't used at all, and the top one is where I keep all of the extras from my shower so I can grab them quickly. The last section I have to show you is under my sink, and it's going to be a little dark and hard to see. So under my sink, first of all, these 2 are not real drawers. That kind of bothers me. But down here, I've got my cabinets. Let's open that up. I keep a combination of like, oh god, you can't see anything in there, like not hair products, like brushes, my straightener, things like that, feminine products, cleaning supplies, and it's just a mess. The 2 things I'd love like an over the cabinet hanger to put like things I can just quickly grab, and then I'd love some stackable containers in there. Honestly, looking at it, it wouldn't kill me to get some lighting in there, although it looks much worse on camera than it does in real life. The last thing I want to get stuff for is just the door. I would love a towel organizer up there. For now, the towels are just everywhere, but I would love something to properly hang them up. So I am going to set a budget of myself, kind of. I'm not really sure how much stuff costs because I'm not very good at being a real adult, but I'm going to shoot for spending at maximum between $400 to $500. I personally, that feels like a lot, but honestly, it's not like that big of a chunk of my paycheck, especially when I'm not planning on doing this like every month. This is a one-off thing. So let's talk about some like main goals for this. I want there to be storage. I want to feel like I have too much storage in here and not enough stuff. That's like one of the goals. Secondly, I want things to match. Honestly, it's not very hard with this bathroom because everything is a shade of brown, but I would like for it to match. I'd like it to be functional. I would like for me to be able to put something somewhere and something not fall off of the shelves. And then at the end of the day, I really want this place to have some kind of ambiance. I want to walk in and feel like, damn, did I decorate this? Like, I did a good job. So let's go shopping. I think the only 3 stores that I have time to hit today, because I left this, of course, till the end of the day. I'm going to try hit up Target, the Container Store, and probably Bed Bath & Beyond just to get some like towels and stuff. So let's head out. I probably won't get too much footage. I feel awfully awkward filming in public, but I will definitely show you everything I get. I know this is kind of an odd angle. Welcome to the floor of my bathroom. But I wanted to show you everything I got. And, well, this is the best way I thought to do it. So, let's get started with Target. So these are just some little things I picked up. So first, sorry, my air conditioning's kicking on. So first is this shower curtain. It's lightweight, it's clear, see-through, it's very cheap. It's exactly what I needed to just make my shower curtain not suck. Also for my shower curtain, I picked up these rings. Again, they were fairly cheap, and they are just, let's see if I can open this up to show you. So each ring is just, it's a very simple ring. It's just that it clasps and closes, so I think this will be great. And they had a lot of different options for something like this at Target, so if you're looking for something similar, I recommend it. They had a lot cuter ones, but honestly, like, it wasn't like a bright silvery, like, chrome color, and it's what I wanted. Some more Target things. So first of all, I got myself some Poopery, but go before you go toilet spray. It's all the rage now, but I thought this was cute and it was on sale, and it can be one of those things that I put above my toilet, because you always need to make things smell nice after you go. And then I got this really pretty candle. Honestly, it doesn't smell like almost anything. It's called Peace and Tranquility. Maybe if I burn it, it will, or like light it and I'll burn it. But it's got this really pretty wood grain finish, and I thought it would look nice on my shelves, and I was in just that kind of mood. So that's my first bag from Target. So the next thing I got has nothing to do with this room. I've been needing a welcome mat for a while, and I found one that I liked, and it was only $12. So I grabbed it, but I just wanted to let you know that other than this purchase and like some gum I grabbed on the way out, I did a good job and only got things for my bathroom. And then the most expensive purchase, I found an art piece that I really, really liked at Target. I know this is kind of a weird old angle for you guys, but I'll put it up on my wall. It's got a little dimension to it, it's the right color, and it's really pretty. So yeah, I feel like I'm missing something, but I think that might be everything I got at Target. So next I went to Bed Bath & Beyond. I don't know if it's just me, but the last time I went to Bed Bath & Beyond was when I was getting ready for college, like years ago. And when I went there, it felt like the whole mood of the place had shifted from cute, fun stuff for like young people to like, this is for grandmas now. I'm not sure. It just felt really old. It kind of felt like I was in a Sears that I was about to close down. Maybe that was just me. So some things I picked up at Bed Bath & Beyond. So first of all, I did find an over-the-toilet organizer. I was looking for a 3-shelf one, but I couldn't find any anywhere, so this 2-shelf one is very simple. It was cheap. It was only $29.99 to $30, and I think it'll be fine. If not, I can always return it. I saved all my receipts. Ooh, that's heavy. All right, some more things. Here's what I got for my shower. So it's got an area down here for soap. It's got 2 levels, and then up here, I like the fact that first of all, this grippy thing looked good, and it comes with 2 more grippy things to put on your wall to like snap it into place so it doesn't fall. I'll hopefully remember to show you that, but I liked it, and again, it was $20. Everything else I was seeing was like $50, and I was like, what? So that is my shower caddy. And the last thing I picked up from Bed Bath & Beyond was towels. I spent a really long time arguing with myself, like what colors I wanted, what would go well. I'm really glad now, looking at my bathroom, that I put away all of like the really dark browns and like the deep browns and went with something a little lighter. So let me show you what I got. So these were part of their Dry Soft collection, which is incredibly cheap, and I like the feel of it. So, wow, this color is coming off so bad on the camera. Let me grab both of them. So the camera is not doing justice to these colors. This one, okay, this is making it look a little better, but this is like a light brown, and this is like a cream color that kind of matches really well with like the color of the cabinets. So I thought these two would be a good combination. So these two are bath towels for, you know, drying myself, and they will go on the door. Oh, I know, I definitely got something else from Target. Ah, there it is. Sorry, going back a little bit. I knew I was forgetting something. So this is an over-the-door towel bars. Let's see if I can show you a picture. And they were exactly what I was looking for. I knew there was one more thing from Target. So these will go over on that towel bar. So that's nice. Let me put those aside. And then I got some other sizes of towels. I was a little bummed they didn't have any hand towels in one of the colors, so I felt weird getting it in just one of the colors. Oh, I feel like there was one more thing I bought that isn't here now. Shoot. Okay, so I got 2 hand towels in the light brown and 2 in the cream. The idea was for the 2, I have 2 towel-like bars built in, but I thought I had picked up some like decorative towels that went with this as well to be like under that, but I guess I did not. We'll see how it looks, and we might, like, this is almost a perfect match with the rug. Like, the lighting in here makes it not look like that. I was also very disappointed by the selection of, like, trash cans and, like, bath things in the store. It was a little weird to me that I couldn't find some really basic bath stuff, like glass or plastic jars, that weren't tacky, so Bed Bath & Beyond has definitely gone downhill in my book. Okay, and last but not least, it was the Container Store. I really loved the Container Store, and this was a good trip. So the first thing I got was this. This is my new waste basket. So the reason I got it, this isn't originally the color I was going for in terms of like a woven basket, but it matched another basket. This is called Ashcraft, and it was also on sale, and I was like, I will give it a shot. It's a little bit more gray than I would have liked, but I think it'll really go well. And I also got, this is a little box that I'm going to put on the shelves above my toilet. It has a lid. There's stuff inside. But I thought it was really nice to have some matching things, so I got it, and I love this. So, like, to put, like, the poopery in it, maybe, I don't think extra toilet paper, it might fit sideways, but put, like, baby wipes, things like that you need right above the toilet, but you don't want to have everyone see. So that was my first find. It was actually one of the very first things I grabbed. These are part of what's in this bag. So I grabbed 2 of these. This is just a glass jar with a lid. They are called apothecary. Oh goodness, it doesn't have a name for it. But they're these jars. One of them I'm going to put cotton balls. One of them I'm going to put like ear swab things. I don't know what they're called. And I wanted to have 2 matching ones. They're going to go on my shelves, and they're going to be really cute. This is what I was looking for in like Target and elsewhere that I couldn't find. These were a little expensive. I can't remember the exact price, but I remember thinking they were a little pricey. So I'm just going to put these away. And then the last thing I got 4 of these. These I'm hoping they'll fit. Now looking at them, they might be a little long, but they are just these plastic stackable containers. I can have 2 of them. So like just to store things down under my sink. Yeah, so there are some things that I didn't find. I didn't find any kind of something to go on the sides of my sink. I found something online I might like, but there's like $90 each, and I'm not feeling that. There might be some stuff that really does work, but nothing had dimensions, like, at all. So next time I go, I'll have to bring measuring tape with me, which I feel is weird. I didn't find over the cabinet baskets. The only place that had any was the Container Store, but all of them were like 2 level, and I'm looking for just a 1 level that goes pretty low so I can fit bottles on there. I didn't find a bath mat that I liked. All the bath mats were either exactly like the one I have right now, or they were like a weird color. I think that's everything. So I am going to start, well, first of all, I'm going to clean out this bathroom of all this stuff, and then I'm going to start putting it all together, probably starting with my behind the toilet storage. Okay guys, let's take a peek. So, I have that new wicker basket trash can that I like, but I'm going to need to get something for the inside of it. I was a little bummed by this container. It's way too big to put on the shelves, so it's going to go there. It does mean I don't need a tray for there, but it does mean that these shelves are a little bare. So first of all, I love those little, oh God, what are they called? Apothecary jars. I need to put something in here. I want something that has a little bit more vertical space it takes up, so maybe, I don't want to put a plant because it would definitely die. Maybe a fake plant for this, something just also green to bring it in. Up here, I do like how the candle looks, but I have all this space right there. And then the top is still pretty bare, so I think I have room for another piece of art. I didn't anchor this to the wall just yet, so it's pretty shaky. It's just because my drill is in my car. I took it to help a friend out. But, oh God, how long did this take me? It took me about 40 minutes. It was a little rough at times, but I do like the color. I think it was a solid choice. I just wish I would have done dimensioning a little better, especially with this basket. But anyway, I don't know what part this would be considered. 1, 2 is done. I'd also like your thoughts. I mean, you'll see the final product, but you know, of what to possibly put over on this wall and then on this wall. I thought this thing would be bigger or take up more space, but honestly, they look pretty bare. So like definitely something minimalistic. I have an idea of some like woven art that I found on I want to say it was on Pier 1 Imports, or it might have been just Amazon, that I'm going to go try and snag. But other than that, I got to figure out how to drill into this type of wall so I can anchor things down. And also the anchors are really ugly, so I might have to spray them down. So I added a few things that I forgot basically I had. So first, this is a tissue holder. It's hard to read, but it says refresh right there. In this little container, let me just bring it over. I have, turns out 2 things of toilet paper fit in there, and I have my potpourri, which I sprayed and smells amazing. The only thing I'm missing in there is I need some baby wipes I'd like to have in here. I have 1 pack of baby wipes left, but I put that over with my makeup. Up on the second floor here, I've got my candle, which I can't figure out if I like it facing forward, like with the letter, or facing backwards. And I have, this is from Bath & Body Works. Let me bring it closer. It's just one of their candle holders. It's very fall themed. I had it stored away with my fall decor. And by stored, I mean it was still in a box. So my office is really close to a Bath & Body Works, and I think I'm going to grab a candle. They have this mahogany candle. I don't remember what it's called, but it's my favorite. And I'm going to grab that. And lastly, we have this white space here. I was looking at a lot of different places, like on Etsy, on, I think it's called like Desenio for a print. I found one print that I might like from Desenio, but it's pretty big and it's kind of expensive. So I wanted to try something else first. So from Amazon, I'm getting, I'll show you guys when they come in. They're like these basically just adhesive dots that I can put in a pattern. And I thought with everything else happening, they're like a chrome. They're a little golder than I'd like them to be, but I'll show you when they get here and I'll put them up and we'll see how I feel about it. But other than that, this space is kind of done, except for I'm going to need to put some of my towels here. So I'm going to put 2 of my hand towels here, 1 of each color. For the shower, I don't really have that much stuff. It's really just the shower caddy and replacing the things with the shower curtain. So here's the shower caddy. I'm just going to slip it onto my shower. Let me just get you angled up there. So that looks really nice. It's a little higher than I would have liked because I think that top shelf isn't going to be as useful as I would have loved it to be. But one of the reasons that I got this shower caddy, so like right now, when I grab stuff, it's going to move, which is how most things are. But it comes with these. Let me open them and show you what they are. These are just suction cups, but here they've got a little cut in them, so I will make the edges of this come in. Let me just do it and I'll show you what it looks like. So I took these down and I attached these suction cups to them. I attached this like thing that slips on, so when I put it up there, these will suction into place and this thing will not move around as much. So big old bummer. I tried it with these suction cups and some other suctioning things. It seems that the type of coating or whatever to do with this tile, nothing will suction to it. So I'll have to figure out something else because it's slipping and sliding too much, and this is a big old bummer. At least I didn't buy that much stuff that had suction as its main thing. So next I'm going to take down my shower curtain, replace the shower liner, and add these suckers into it. I don't know if you guys can tell even a big of a difference. So I replaced the hooks, I replaced the inner thing here, which is now just so clean and white. Like, I know it's the exact same curtain, guys, but just like having it not falling down all the time is going to make it so much better, and having this not be disgusting will also help. So really not too much of a change in the shower so far. Okay, so there's some last few things I want to do today. First of all, I've got this lovely piece of art that's going to go right here, but I do need my drill for that, and it's in my car, and I don't know if I have the right drill bits, but I am going to go ahead and put up my towels here just so I can get rid of this bag of towels. So I'm going to do that, and then we're going to also put up the towel rack. I think that'll work. I wish it ended here so badly because it just looks bad. Okay, lastly, let's get this towel rack up. I have this fear that, I'm zoomed out. Now I can talk. I have this fear that I can't put anything over this door rack for some reason, and that it won't work. Oh wait, do I have to assemble this? I straight up have to assemble this. Ugh, more building things. Give me a second. Update, it's built. The reason I was having issues with it because I was trying to put these on the wrong side. I got these all put together. In the meantime, it was a whole thing. I don't know how I feel about them. I really like that the color matches this contraption. And I like that it has these hooks for like my robe. Although I think it's a little like short for my robe to be. It would definitely hang on the floor. Anyway, let's just put up my towels and see how I feel then. So there they are with my 2 towels. I definitely have more towels than this, but they just don't go with this bathroom. They're all funky colors. And honestly, most of them are gross and I need to get rid of. Anyway, so that is it for this day. I am going to wait. It's going to take like at least 2 days because I got 2-day delivery with Prime for the rest of my stuff to come in. Yeah, and then I can finish off decorating this place. For now, I'm going to quickly do a mud mask, take a shower, head to bed. Hi guys, so I am about to show you all the stuff I bought from Amazon, but I went and I grabbed my lovely drill from my car. So let me put back the things that went up there. I arranged these like not just like to be even, but like strategically so I knew I could cover them up. Okay, let's show you what I got from Amazon. Alright guys, this is going to be a weird haul because not only is it in my bathroom, it's on top of my toilet. So first things first, new loofah. So I'm going to go ahead and not include this new loofah in the pricing for this remodel, whatever you want to call it. Makeover, not a remodel. Because it was something that I needed to get, and it's it's not a decorating thing. So I wanted something in like a neutral tone. I first of all need a new one because my old loofah is beat up, and I wanted something that matches my new colors. So this came as a pack. So this one I can like reach down and scrub my back, and then we have a nice normal loofah. So in that same sense of it's not like a part of this, it's something I needed, I got some tissues. Let me open this box up. So these are cubes, and they are just puffs. I'm gonna put the other ones in my cabinet that's right outside this hallway, right outside the bathroom in the hallway. That will be part of a future makeover. So I just need tissues, and I recently ran out. So I have some like near my makeup, by my bed, but these are going right in this box. So this is just like a cover that I actually really need to clean. Let me pull up one so we get the aesthetic. Oh, how cute. Okay, great. All right, back to stuff I actually bought. So first of all, this is an over-the-cabinet organizer. You can't really tell what it is, but it's gonna go the cabinet under my sink. This is the thing I couldn't find anywhere, like in any of the stores I went to, and it was only online. Next, we have this fake plant. Oh no, I just dropped one of the things I bought. Yikes. This is like a fake bonsai tree-ish plant. It got a little squished in delivery, so I have to like, it looks really fake. It looks a lot faker than it did in the image, but I just wasn't comfortable putting a real plant in here because then it would die. And then we have, this was really cheap, and I thought, well, actually not that cheap. So it doesn't have any batteries in it, but I thought this was the cutest little clock. I always need to know what time it is in here, and I try not to bring in my phone because I don't want it to get wet. And I thought once I put in a battery, this would be really cute in here. So most of this stuff, oh, the one thing that dropped. This basket is just the basket I used to carry orders to the post office in. So it was near the door when I brought in my packages. So the last thing I got, so I was looking for some decoration for right above this over the toilet organizer, and I was looking for art pieces like prints. So I was looking through people's like saved like lists and stuff on Amazon, and somebody had this. So they were, I'll post the prices and everything, but they're basically these dots. I did not think they would be metallic, but they are metallic, and you like basically put them each on their own and you make a pattern, so you have to be a little creative yourself with it, which I'm concerned about, but they just stick to the wall. Here's like a cool example, and I thought it'd be something interesting and different. So basically all this stuff other than the over the cabinet organizer was for right here. So let's go ahead and rearrange this. I rearranged these down here. I moved the plant up here just because it was taking up too much room. So 2 candles and a plant, and I like it. So now I'm gonna figure out some way for you to possibly see this. We'll see, but I'm gonna try to put up these dots. How do I get these all free? Oh, and on the back of them there's just like a, oh, where are you? Like a 3M like sticky. Okay, so far I'm really liking it. I'm a little too short to reach the top there, so I'm gonna have to grab something to stand on to put the rest of them up there. I'm basically following just the pattern in the on the box, so I'm not really that creative. This is by far one of the hardest things I've had to capture, like image-wise, just because like it's vertical length. Let me try to back up somewhere. So I'm in my shower. Thought this would give you a slightly better look. I really like it. It's something so different. I followed basically the pattern on the box and I added a few extras, but oh, I'm so excited I didn't go with something like a print, because everything I would have gotten would have been boring. Okay guys, so this is what's next. You see it? That's going up right there. Ta-da! It looks a little weird right now just because of the like shading, lighting, whatever's happening, but it's up there. Honestly, pretty impressed. It's on there pretty straight and it looks pretty. I didn't measure anything out, so it should probably be a little bit farther that way. First of all, I want to talk about how it got a million times brighter in here. I replaced 4 of the light bulbs that were out of the total 6, so I should have started with that because this whole room is just so much brighter. So these are, first of all, messy because they've been lived in. I also wanted to say that I already got this towel smudged. I did a face mask the other night. Sorry. Okay. Toilet bowl cleaner. Some face masks. Disposable razors. Disposable floss picks. The pencil I was using. We've got some lotions. This is an empty bottle of conditioner I'm gonna throw away. Oops. My hair curler, like lots of stuff. My toothbrush. On the second one here, I have just, I mean, I know you can't pan, I'm not gonna show you, but all there is down there is a bar of soap and a thing of conditioner. It is not empty, exciting. And then on the third shelf, that's where I was keeping the tissue holder and the candle holder that are now on the shelf behind my toilet. Also over here, my Kylie eye palette that in the move, it broke. R.I.P. I still use it. The mud mask. It is a 3-in-1 facial mud mask from the Dead Sea. I love it. What else we got in here? Some makeup, more razors, some lady cleansing wash. Got some antibiotic cream. This is a travel pouch. I went on a trip earlier this month, and this is where I put my stuff in there. We've got some deodorant, and the next two shelves are completely empty. Let's move to under the sink. Okay, so I turned up the lights in here, or I changed the lights, but it's still gonna be super dark down here. So we've got another toilet bowl cleaner. We've got some all-purpose cleaner, some pads. I'm out of tampons. I've got some a hair straightener. Oh, all kinds of stuff back there. But it's not organized and it's not easy to get to. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna right now empty everything out of here. Quickly, like, just clean it a little bit. I think it's not too bad down there. And then start setting this sucker up. For those of you who are saying that I'm all nice and neat and I do clean things, I just put it all in a pile. First things first, we're gonna start with this. You can't tell what it is in this box, but it is an over-the-cabinet door organizer. Oh, okay. So you also have the option of like screwing this into. Oh no! Do you see what I'm seeing? Crap! It's too big. It's way too big. Why didn't I take measurements? And it would never close. Oh, I'm so sad. What if I do it sideways? All right, I think for now I have to abandon this idea. I'm gonna keep this though, this like over the cabinet organizer, because first of all, it's cute. Second of all, I already opened it, so I don't think they'll take it back. But also, like, I'll have to do my kitchen in my bedroom eventually, and there's lots of things I could use that for. So, next we're gonna use these from the Container Store. I'm gonna take the label off of them, but we're just gonna stack them. 2 on each side of the back here. I'm super glad those fit. Okay, those fit great, but let's just put as much stuff away as I can, I guess. Okay. Hair straightener, hair curler, pads, tampons, razors, extra toothpaste, base masks, lotions. The only thing I couldn't fit down here that I know I might need to is like hair stuff, but honestly, I've got, let's close that up, plenty of room on these shelves. All right, so this is like my toothbrush and stuff, and that's for cleaning my teeth, so we're gonna leave that be. Deodorant, the face washing stuff. This is my lady cleanser, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna put that in the shower. I've got some makeup stuff and some antibiotic and pain relief. I'm just gonna put all the makeup stuff in right here. This will eventually need to be taken out to my real makeup area. Oh, I have 2 foundation stick things in here. Okay. So, other than needing to clean it, this goes here. Ta-da! So that is completely empty. When these were first purchased, the intent of it was that the one on the right was completely my boyfriend's. He visits enough, I guess, that he wanted one. And I have slowly overtaken it, so I'm going to go ahead and clear that off for him for the next time he comes visit. Other than that, I'm going to quickly clean up everything and we'll close this stuff out. Wow, I'm done. So exciting. I kind of feel like this is the shot we started with when I started this video, so let's start here. I'm done. I'm done for now, I guess. If you have any ideas on the things that I wasn't able to finish, put together, really decide on, let me know. I'm going to quickly show you a tour of this, and then we will talk about how I did on a budget. So first here we have the shower. I honestly didn't do much in the shower. I added a new liner, which I've already showered, so I already know it's great. The magnets are wonderful. I did not change this bath mat. I did like scrub it and clean it, and it did get rid of like a layer of goo that might have been causing the slippage, but it was still a little slippery once I put on conditioner, which my conditioner is very slippy. Over here we have this rack. I never could get the suction cups to work, so if I can't get those to work, maybe you guys have more suggestions on what to do, but for now it just keeps sliding down, so I'll have to figure something else out. I also got a new loofah, which is lovely. So that is everything I did in the shower, really not much. So one of my complaints was that my rug carpet thing, which was over here, whenever I sat down at the toilet or was in front of the sink, it never like matched up. It turns out that I'm at the sink and on the toilet more than I shower every day. Sorry, you can see the tripod. Oh, whatever. So what I did was I moved the rug thing, the mat, it's from IKEA, I got it when I moved in. I put it here where it's toilet to sink, and then when I shower, I'll just move it a little that way and then move it back. I didn't need to buy something new. Crazy. So nothing really new here, but I moved something several inches to the left. Meet my toilet. This area is where most things changed. Ignore like the scraps of stuff back here. I had some styrofoam packing that kind of exploded, and it's gonna take me a minute to clean up. But anyway, first of all, I wanted to show you, this is my new waste basket. The only issue with it is that I don't know how to put a liner in it without it looking weird, because it's all pretty and I want it to stay pretty. So I might try to find some like clear plastic bags on Amazon that fit that. Scrolling up, we of course have the stand itself that's behind the toilet. This was a great find. But let's go shelf by shelf. So first, right above the toilet, we have just the basket that matches the waste basket. Over here, I do have this old hook that I found while I was cleaning up that used to be for the shower curtain, and the suction cups that did not work. These two glass apothecary jars that were a little expensive are great. I love them. I've already used them. I need to clean them already. And we have this tissue holder and the tissues inside that I already had. I didn't have the tissues, just bought those. And this lovely, lovely clock that I got off Amazon. I still haven't put a battery in it. Upstairs, this I already had. It is a scented candle holder from Bath & Body Works. It's fall themed. I took it out of my fall storage, and I need to grab a candle for it. This is from Amazon. It is a fake little tree that I actually think is very cute. And here's a candle that I got at Target. It says Peace and Tranquility, and I really like it. These right here, find of the freaking year, right? So I was really looking for an art piece that was subtle, and went with the other art piece that y'all saw me put up recently. But the issue was I wanted a print first of all, but I realized that none of the prints would go with it, and then I would have to get a frame, and it was kind of expensive, and I would have to wait. And I wanted something pretty quick, so I found these, and I'm so happy I did. I put these up myself, which is like, I'm not really used to me doing things, so I'm very happy with them. And honestly, this entire section, I'm just so happy with it. So this is really where the most change happened in the entire place, and I'm very happy with it. Over to the left, I do have two of the towels. I really haven't used these at all. I mean, it's only been a handful of days, but every other towel in here has been used, so I kind of feel weird just having those there. I might move those to backup for when I destroy the two towels near my sink and put maybe like a decorative towel there. Moving to the right, we just have this lovely, lovely towel rack. Maybe once I wash my robe, I can even hang it up, although I don't think I will. Oh, AC just kicked on. So I've got the two bath towels on there. I have already used them. They are soft and lovely, and I like that this thing juts out. At first I didn't understand it, but it's so that the towels aren't pressed up against the door and they have room to dry. So loving this little thing. This I put up most recently, this piece of art that is lovely, but a pain to put up. Panning down, we have these two ones that I've already destroyed one of them because I'm a monster, although bleach might get it out because it's kind of white. And then here I have some stuff. Honestly, half of this is leaving since it's all makeup, and then the two drawers under it are completely empty. The sink is all nice and clean. Well, it's not clean. I haven't cleaned it yet, but it's all nice and empty. And over here, we just have those bits and bobs that were on the shelf behind me, and the antibiotic cream. Let's move under the sink. Contending with the shower rack is this over-the-door cabinet rack that I couldn't get to fit. Those two are contending to be the biggest failures of this whole project, but I've got the 2 containers in there or the 4 containers in there from the Container Store, and I put all like my vertical things there. Honestly, I have enough room between those and the shelves that I don't think I needed the over-the-cabinet hanger, but I saw someone on YouTube do it and it looks really cool. But everything's down here. Most of this is stuff I don't grab for very often, so it's good down there. Honestly, guys, that's it. It's time to chat about pricing on all this lovely stuff and how I did with my budget. As of right now, filming this, I legitimately don't know if I'm in or not in budget because I'm not good with budgets, so let's go find out. Hi guys, I set up this quick Excel sheet to walk through all the things that I purchased and try to get a feel of if I'm in or out of budget. As a reminder, I set a budget for myself to be somewhere between $400 to $500 maximum, and as of right now, I really don't know if I'm in budget or not. So here what I have is the name of the product. I did list everything. I'm going to put in the price here and the quantity of each one I got, and this is already set up to total it all for us. And I already have the store it's from, and up here I am going to do a quick function to get the sum of all the totals so that we can have a running count. Now we're at 0. So we're starting with the Container Store, even though that wasn't the first store I went to, and we had that Ashcraft storage box that was ended up right on top of my toilet. This is $15.19, and I did purchase one of these. This, of course, totaling doesn't include things that weren't like new decorations. They were like usables, like my my loofah and stuff. And it also doesn't include the tax I paid because that would have been weird to figure out. Next, we have the trash can for the bathroom that also matches that storage box. That was $14.99, and I got one of those. We have the apothecary jars that I had the hardest time pronouncing. Those were $9.99 each, which was a little expensive, especially since I grabbed 2 of them. The plastic stackable containers that went under the sink were only $5.99, but when you start to get multiples of things, that starts to add up. So here is my total from the Container Store. Let me total that up, and down here in the corner, you can see that that total is $74.12, as well as up here, I guess. So let's move on to Bed Bath & Beyond. The over-the-toilet shelf I wasn't a huge fan of when we first started, but it grew on me. That was the one that I built that went over my toilet, by the way, not the one over the cabinet. That was $23.99, which was a solid price considering all the other prices I was seeing elsewhere. The shower organizer I wasn't a huge fan of, as you know, but it works for now. It's $19.99. I then picked up some hand towels. I did get fairly cheap hand towels. They were $5.99 each. And I did pick up 4 of those, bringing our total to $23.96. I also picked up 2 bath towels. The bath towels were $6.99 each. And again, I got 2 of those. This brings us to the end of Bed Bath & Beyond, just to get us a total of how much I spent there. That way brings us to $81.92 for Bed Bath & Beyond, and total $156.04. So now we go to Target, which is actually where I started. At Target, the first thing that I picked up were the shower hooks. Those were the shower hooks I replaced so they would stay in place. They were $7.99 for the whole pack, and I only got 1 pack. I also grabbed that lovely shower liner, which ended up only being $2.99, and I only needed 1. I was very pleased with that. I did get the towel rack that went over my door that I'm a fan of. It was $24.99, and I only picked up 1. And then I got 1 piece of art. I'm not usually an art person, and I was very glad with how it turned out. And I found something I liked. And lastly, I picked up an overpriced candle that I definitely didn't need, but the aesthetic. It was $14.99, and I luckily only got 1. So the total for Target, let's total that up, is $80.95, which brings our total for the entire purchase so far to $236.99. And I think I'm going to be well under my $400 bottom for this budget.
Lastly, let's grab everything we got on Amazon. So first, that small little clock was more expensive than you'd think for something so small. It was $14.99, as much as the candle. That either says a lot about the cost of the candle or the cost of the clock. That fake plant was $12.99, and as it has unsquished from its packaging, it's gotten even prettier. The over-the-cabinet organizer that was an absolute bust, but I'm still putting it in the total here, was $10.99, so not entirely, like, way expensive. And then those beautiful confetti dots that went over my, that organizer, and I'm very proud of, were $20. That brings our total for my Amazon purchases to $58.97, and our total for this entire thing is $295.96, which means that I came in over $100 under budget. Woo! That is super exciting. I'm not really good with prices, so I am just so pumped. After such a long video, I didn't feel the need to put together a proper outro, but thank you guys so much for watching through the whole thing. I had a lot of fun putting together this bathroom, and I can't wait to challenge myself to tackle the rest of my apartment. Thanks again for watching!